Hello, everybody. This is Rose Griscom, Director of the Institute of Thai Massage USA, and I'm just getting in position where the camera's at a better angle. So today what I'd like to show you is some basic ways for your own body to be more comfortable, more strength, more flexibility if you're doing Thai massage. Particularly if you're new to the work and you might not be used to working on the floor, then there's some flexibility and strengthening that you want to develop with your feet and your legs and your hips, and learning to move from your center, not from your shoulders. It'll make the work a lot more comfortable for you and also for your receiver. So the first is our first position when we might be giving Y, which is the Thai term for paying respect, the opportunity to pay respect to the Thai people and this ancient lineage of teaching that's part of traditional Thai medicine. And you might just be sitting there getting centered, focusing on your breath and your body sensations, warming your heart for good intentions for your session's outcome. Or you might more formally be in front of a formal altar. But the first position is sitting like so, knees somewhat together, hands in the Y position, prayer hands at heart. And in this case, I'm on my feet are flat. So that would look like so. Let's get back where you can see that. There we go. Where my feet are flat and I'm just resting on my heels. A variation of this position is to curl your toes under. There you go. So you're on the balls of your feet and still resting on your heels. You have a little bit more height. It's a little bit more of an active position. So both of this one in particular takes some flexibility in your toes. And that's something you want to learn to develop, is a little strength and flexibility in your toes. When I first was starting out many years ago, I used to just do this. Roll from the toes to the ball of my feet, get some strength and flexibility. Another position is to have a little wider knees. What's maybe known as a diamond stance, where the knees are a little bit wider. And again, the feet can be flat, or we can be on our raised toes. A little bit more height, again, a little bit more active, less bending of the knee for those of you who are not quite as comfortable having the knee at full flexion. And the advantage of this position is you have more range to move from your belly, whether I'm palm pressing, working like so, or with the thumbs, or being upright with a little bit more height. The advantage of sitting on my heels is I can very easily change my height and lift my body higher if I need a little bit more leverage or a different angle. So this is diamond position, either feet active or passive. And another great variation of diamond position is with one leg upright. So there's many variations of this position. You see my foot there? I just have one leg flat, the other I'm sitting on my heel. Doesn't matter which leg, whichever one is more comfortable for you. And again, I have a little bit more mobility to raise myself up if needed as I change positions. And this back foot can again be flat or engaged so that I'm sitting on my heels. So that takes a little bit of openness in the hips, a little bit of strength in the toes. And that's a variation of diamond position. Taking that diamond position variation with one leg up a little farther is a half kneeling position. Where, let's see if I can get back far enough. There we go. Where this upright leg is flat. And again, this back leg can either be flat or with the toes curled under. And with the toes curled under, again, I can very quickly maneuver myself from being low to being high. I can also extend this leg so I can be lunging while I'm working at any of these positions. Again, it can be either leg, whichever is more comfortable. I can show you that from sideways. Here I've got my toes curled under me, this leg flat. And you do want to keep in mind for good body mechanics, this angle at your knee should be about 90 degrees or greater. You don't want it less than 90 too often. That can put a strain on your knee itself and can be a little difficult for your own body. You'll be more centered, more grounded, more stable, good right angles if you're at 90 degrees or more. And that gives me lots of flexibility to move as I need to. And if I need to change, I simply can scoot up, change legs, wherever I need to be moving in my session. There are also times, particularly in seated position, where you want to be squatting. And squatting is usually on with active feet. The toes are rolled up. So we're squatting on our heels. And you can do this with either your knees kind of together or your knees a little bit apart, or with a little wider stance, depending on your own size and where you feel the most stable. So that's another position to get used to, in that rolling from the ball of the feet to the toes, engaging a good strong core, upright body, strength through the hips, inguinal area, core engaged. So you can move and manipulate, working with your client from different positions, being on the balls of the feet. And those are kind of the primary positions for our own body when we're developing our strength and flexibility to work comfortably on the floor with traditional Thai massage. So thank you, and I hope this is a useful video for you. And now I have to crawl up here to turn it off.